Telling y'all right now, I'm leaving it with something. You know what I mean? Shit. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Now I sound like Joe Budden.
I'm leaving here with something.
Leaving it with something. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I'm around the way. Maybe I should make a shirt say, yeah, I mean. That'd be cool as shit, man. I'll make a Yamin shirt. I don't even want to talk to you unless you Yamin. What I'ma do? What I'ma do? Sound check, sound check. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Testing 1, testing 2, test, test, test. You know what I mean? If it sounded good, give me a thumbs up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm leaving it with something. You know what I mean? I'm leaving it with something. Sound check, sound check. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Testing 1, testing 2, test, test, test. Oh, it sounds great. You know what I mean? If it sounded good, give me a thumbs up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm leaving it with something. I'm leaving it with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm going to send this to my sister and see if she'll watch it. Oh, it sounds great. I'll send it to my brother, too. Let's see if I can get him to come in. I'm leaving it with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I like how this looks. This is sexy. I like how this looks. I'm here early as shit. Wolfie is in the house. Hey, Wolfie. Wolfie. You know what I mean? I like how this looks. This is sexy. I like how this looks. I'm here early as shit. I hit Wolfie with the Yamin. April is in the house. Good morning, April. April. You know what I mean? Hey, Wolfie. Wolfie. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving it with something. Oh, shit. Wolfie with the Yamin. I love that. I love that. You know what I mean? Yep. See? Hey, Wolfie. I expect you to say that at least once a day to all of your neighbors. You go outside. You go outside and you be like, hey, leaving it with something. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be funny now because the subject we talk about today is going to piss me off. It's going to really piss me off. So I'm trying to get my funnies in now because I'm finna be mad for most of this shit. April, leaving it with something.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
You know what I mean? Stay right there, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. I hope y'all, I admit everyone is confused as shit. Wolfie is all over Australia going, I mean. A bunch of people going, what the fuck does that mean? Not mean? What? What are you not meaning? I'm telling you I'm not mean. You don't understand shit unless you not mean. I can't even talk to somebody if they don't know what I mean. Like I'm serious. There's no conversation that can be had if you don't know what I mean. I'm going to talk to you about? What in the hell am I going to talk to you about? Hold on. The wife is calling. Hello? Hold on. Picked up both sides, forgot coffee. Bring your ass back. All right, love you. See, even I try to be a good husband. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even talk to somebody if they don't know what I mean. They ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna understand it. They're not gonna get it. You know what I mean? They're not gonna get it. They're not gonna get it. Know what I mean? Oh boy. I want y'all to leave here with something. You know what I mean? Because I'm in a mood. I woke up today with some stupid shit. Like, I need America to fix this shit. Because if they can't, I don't play no goddamn more. And since I'm not on the radio, I can use all the swear words I want. I'm putting something on the screen right now for you guys to see. This is the design for the latest shirt that will be on the Sound of Coffee Shop. Last week we talked about Sue Musk, the entrepreneurial person that you would be hollering at if you lost your goddamn job. So I came up with a cool ass hashtag. If you can't see the screen, don't worry about it. But this is the latest design that will be on the Sound of Coffee Shop. It is called I Am Sue Musk. And that would be my new nickname. If I lost my goddamn government job because of the ketamine killer, my nickname would be Sue Musk. I said it to a cop and he looked at me like I was stupid. I'm just saying, I don't think America is doing enough to make it uncomfortable for Elon Musk. Like, I get it. Burning a Tesla seems sexy. But you know what would be even more sexy? You lost your government job and then sued that son of a bitch. That's all I'm saying. Know what I mean? I'm just being dead ass honest about the shit. Like, he'd have to go. He would have to go. Elon will be getting this work. My wife is in there eating a Danish. She is dressed in emerald green. Bye. Love you too. Your sex ass. See, I don't think you should have a marriage if you don't flirt. If you ain't flirting, you ain't working. You know what I mean? I'm dead serious, man. We're not talking enough about suing this stupid son of a bitch. We're not. Yeah, you could burn down a Tesla, please, by all means. Yes, please burn them. But God damn it, my nickname would be Sue Musk. Listen, yes, those airstrikes overseas. You're gonna do airstrikes against the Houthi rebels, and you can't even meet what's the word I'm looking for? You can't even meet recruitment quotas. I'm not going back. Y'all can kiss my balls. I am not going back. This shit ain't happening. I'm good in the hood, bitch. I'm not going back. Staff Sergeant McCormick, you want to come back in? The fuck out of no. No. I wish they would. We didn't hit recruitment drive. We might have to call in some of our retirees and veterans. Staff Sergeant McCormick, you want to come back in?
Get ready to slumber, that brother gone.
You got your fugas in mind. Especially when I talk about what I'm going to talk about today. Nah, they good. They good. You motherfuckers, listen, just pay me. Pay me. Just pay me. Get my money and get out of my face. Hey, thank you, Hunter. See, Hunter comes in. Hunter's got ears like Daredevil. Hunter's like, hey, I think your octave on the left is a little bit too high. It's higher than the octave on the right. That's why I'll be like, hey, Hunter, I sound good? He'll be like, yeah. I'm like, yep. Let me go ahead and get this. I'm going to get this radio show started. Actually, no, I'm going to wait till 8. I'm going to wait till 8. Call this some behind the scenes of the Sound of Coffee. Call this some behind the scenes of the Sound of Coffee. Since TikTok is TikToking until tomorrow, go ahead and share this out to your friends, run the likes up, all that other good shit, right? But I'm dead ass. After what I talk, just pay me. This is why I said, America, we're doing way too damn much marching and rallying. Sue this son bitch. Sue them. Y'all need to be about dollars and not, listen, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. That exactly, Wolfie. Exactly. You do have hawk ears, Hunter. I'm telling you, you can hear everything. Hunter over here telling you, hey man, somebody water's dripping. Where? 6 blocks over. What? Ayo, ayo, ayo. I wasn't even listening for that. That's the other. Wolfie brings up a great point, which I'm gonna make on the show. You can't tell me, oh, there was no civilian casualties. Shut the you don't shut your punk ass up. It's been to be, I'm telling you, it's gonna be some misunderstandings and furniture moving today. Y'all gonna leave here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
Know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I saw this story, and it just, that's why I'm trying to get the funnies out now. I'm trying to make y'all laugh because I'm going to piss y'all off this morning. I'm about to piss a whole bunch of people off this morning because I'm pissed off, and I think you should be just as mad about this shit as I am. This is the most ridiculous shit I ever seen in my goddamn life. It's the compounded disrespect that pisses me off. The compounded disrespect. I don't mind disrespect. You know what I mean? You can disrespect me. I mean, you can't beat me. You better kill me. I'm like, listen, I'm like goddamn the Boap, yeah, I mean, from away leaving with something. Hunter hears me before I push these buttons. Hunter hears, here it comes. Hunter's over there going, he's about to hit the Yamin. What? How you know? Just watch. Hunter's like, I feel the Boap in the air. What? And then all of a sudden I press Boap, and then he's, come on, man. Listen, Hunter got the ears that Gene Hackman had in a conversation. The shit. Yep, April he is. That damn mutineers and shit. I do believe that man's heartbeat is racing. He's lying, sir. He's lying. I can see the beats of his heart. Listen. All right. I'm pissed. I'm so raring to go right now. Y'all just do not know, man. Y'all just do not know. And then on X gonna give it to you in the Twitter. Elon Musk said he's going back to this weird hairstyle. He's standing next to I guess he's standing next to Pythagorean theorem child, the one that has all them goddamn letters and shit in his name. O. Black people have strange names for their children. Pronounce Elon Musk's baby's name. Love you, brother. Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry. How do you pronounce Elon Musk's youngest child's name? I'll rest my fucking case. And I can say that because I'm not on the radio just yet. I got 3 more minutes. I want y'all to, come on, man. Just think about that. Black people have strange names, yet you couldn't pronounce Elon Musk's child's name if you had a damn dictionary. You couldn't do it. See, Wolfie is catching the, listen, whoop that ass. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell y'all, America's not doing enough to let this son bitch know, hey, man, stop playing with me. Good morning, Erica J. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. Erica J., we got 2 minutes. I'm trying to make y'all laugh now because I'm going to piss y'all off this morning. It's going to be some misunderstandings and furniture moving morning. You know what? We should start calling it that. Misunderstandings and furniture moving Mondays. Somebody going to leave here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
A scalp. The back of your head.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with your hamstrings. I'm leaving with the skin on the back of your neck. Whole back of your neck gonna look like circuitry and shit in the back. Bitch, I'm leaving with something. We might change that. Damn maniac. It might be misunderstandings and furniture moving Mondays. Because the story I'm about to talk about, it's gonna piss y'all off. Y'all about to be mad. Because I'm still mad. This is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. And again, I'm not on the radio, so I can use all this profanity because I co-owner the damn station. I'm responsible. I got 60 seconds. And then you will not hear another F-bomb. Or you might. This might be the morning I just like, hey, man. Hey. Good morning. Jay Thomas is now in the house. Jay Thomas, a.k.a. the computer lady. Listen, Jay Thomas will give you the middle name and home address of people we talk about on this show. Say their name loud enough, Jay Thomas will find them. Like, oh, okay. Like I say CM Punk, she's like Philip Connor Brooks or Philip J. Brooks. Like, what the hell? Don't worry about it. What about it, fam? I got you. Hey, fam. SZ is in the house. Yeah, now it's a party. And now it's 8 a.m. Let's get this shit started. Woo, child. The following is not for the faint at heart. Goddess Maeve is now in the house. Before we begin, I need 3 things from you. Since TikTok is still TikToking, hey, TikTok, I bet you if I was dancing to some damn song some black girl made that y'all let white girls appropriate, I bet you my ass wouldn't be bad, would I? Since TikTok is TikToking, I need 3 favors. Number 1, like this show. Run the likes up. Vanessa's in the house. Good morning, Vanessa. Your beautiful self. Like this show. Run the likes up. It's a real simple thing over on YouTube. There's a 100 symbol. There's a celebration, whatever. Run them up, run them up, run them up, run them up. Share it with your friends. Really easy. If you're watching it on YouTube, there's a little button that says share. Share it with your friends, your family, your loved ones, coworkers, people you don't like. That one dog that keeps coming over to the neighborhood so you guys can watch YouTube videos together. Share it with him. Super chats are open. You want a super chat? Cool. Go ahead. I'll shout you out. But with that being said, Godzilla -1, inhale. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America and all. The ships at sea. Welcome to the sound of coffee. On Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. Vampers is water, beautiful self up in here. Vampers, I got your message. I need a model. You're going to be perfect. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I'm better than Pete Hegseth's daddy because Pete Hegseth's mama want me. I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. The angriest IT nerd on the East Coast is in the building. Angry. This is now known forever. Smoking hot, messy Jesse is up in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, I am christening Mondays from this point forward to be Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Mondays. That's right, I said it and I ain't taking it back. This is now officially Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Mondays. Because I want y'all to start y'all week off wanting to punch a sumbitch in the sumbitch. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I represent the best organization around. Those who don't fight from the shadows. We fight in the daylight because we want you to see that we are coming. And when we get there,
I'm leaving here with something.
know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I represent the one and only official Villains Guild. Stand up. Acknowledge us. It's VG for life up in this bitch. I'm mad. I'm telling y'all right now. The first christened Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Mondays is going to be memorable. You might want to call your friends, your family, and your loved ones. If you got a Trumper that voted for this piece of shit, send this to him. Send this to him because it's about to be a problem. It's finna be a problem.
Leroy Dragons!
I think I'm gonna have levels. But before I begin, let me go ahead and shout out the hottest studio audience of all time, the Perculators. Hunter says sponsored by I'm leaving with some. Yeah, I mean, I'm leaving with some. That'd be a cool ass sponsor. But this show would not be this show if it was not for the greatest fans of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Coffee Beats. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Because goddamn it, y'all deserve it. This show is brought to you in part by Glitter Wigs. Glitter Wigs. Glitter Wigs. Who's it sponsored by? Glitter Wigs. I didn't hear you the first time. Glitter Wigs. Incredible smelling candles and incredible merchandise inspired by some of your favorite content creators, myself included. Glitterwigs.com. King Chef ENT is in the building. Good morning. Welcome to this side of the tracks where I can vape And I ain't got to worry about TikTok approved language. Glitterwix.com. This show is brought to you in part by California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. SmoothCA.online. This show is brought to you in part by, now let me see if I understand it correctly. The opposite of white is black. So the opposite of white folk is melanated excellence. A celebration of the melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of this celebration. MELExcellence.com. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Something Black made. Oh, something black made like my nuts on Pete Hexer's face. Woo! Effing Mirror, $2 super chat for misunderstandings and furniture moving. Thank you, Mirror. Thank you. Go to somethingblackmade.com and check out some of that incredible merchandise they have over there. You know what I mean? Leather jacket 2025. What leather jacket 2025? What leather jacket 2025? Somethingblackmade.com. The Sound of Coffee Shop is always open and always has piping hot stuff. Go to The Sound of Coffee, all one word, -shop.fourthwall.com. And no, SZ, nobody's wearing any goddamn leather assless chaps in 2025, my friend. That's a four-pack of abs and leather assless chaps. What they do this at? Listen, good morning, effing Mirror, but I'm pissed. I tried to be funny before all of this started because this story is pissing me off. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm pissed off. So before I begin,
no one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
The mask is on, bitch. The Bane mask is on. Do you feel in charge? So this morning, I was tagged in a TikTok video. Then I typed in Google and found this story. Let me go ahead and read this headline for you. Black War Heroes Medal of Honor page deleted by Pentagon.
Oh my God!
Let me say it again. Black War Heroes Medal of Honor page deleted by Pentagon. Now, Vanessa has a friend that's the twin of Kronos Saint Swoomit. Try to tell y'all, man. Kronos is out there. He's the one that your mamas think about. But this is the story. The U.S. Department of Defense has removed a webpage honoring Charles Calvin Rogers, a black U.S. Army general and Medal of Honor recipient, leading to backlash and concerns about the erasure of black military history. This gets worse. Okay? Just know this gets worse. The page, which commemorated Rogers' heroism during the Vietnam War, now leads to a 404 error. When I tell you it gets worse, because this next half is going to piss you all the way off, please be prepared for it. Drink your coffee right now. And its URL was reportedly altered to include the letters DEI.
Oh
Meaning, let me go ahead and tell you who Charles C. Rogers was. Born in Claremont, West Virginia, Rogers was a highly decorated Army officer and the highest-ranking black soldier to receive the Medal of Honor for his actions in the Vietnam War. On November 1st, 1968, Rogers, then a lieutenant colonel, commanded the 1st Battalion, 5th Artillery Regiment at Fire Support Base Rita near the Cambodian border. Under heavy attack from North Vietnamese forces, Rogers was wounded 3 times but continued directing artillery fire and leading counterattacks until the enemy was repelled. The West Virginia Hall of Fame describes the battle. While manning a fire support base, members of the 1st Battalion, 5th Artillery Command, 1st Battalion, 5th Artillery, commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Rogers, found themselves in a desperate struggle. Enemy forces launched an attack that penetrated the base's perimeter. Wounded 3 times over the next 2 days, Rogers directed artillery fire and led counterattacks until the enemy force was repelled. In 1970, President Richard Nixon awarded Rogers the Medal of Honor for his extraordinary bravery. Rogers later served in various leadership roles before his death in 1990. He is buried at Arlington National Cemetery. So we already there. We are talking about a certified bona fide Medal of Honor winner. Right? Medal of Honor winner. Here's where it gets nasty. A sudden removal sparked controversy. The removal was first noticed when users attempting to visit Rogers' Medal of Honor page on the DoD website were met with a 404 page not found message. There's the first indication. If you type in Charles Calvin Rogers and you go to the Department of Defense website, you will get a 404 page. A 404 page not found. I know I did it this morning. Right? That should be the first indication that some shit is awry. The URL itself had reportedly been altered from medal to DEI medal, raising speculations about political motives. Again, I did this myself this morning. The Department of Defense used to do something called Medal of Honor Mondays. I think they still do it. They might not under Pete Hegseth because, you have to have, Pete Hegseth has to have his sip of E&J before he makes any goddamn decisions to begin with. Right? Right? So, I go this morning. So, like I said, the Department of Defense used to do Medal of Honor Mondays. Basically, with the amount, and I've seen them because I've been to the museum in Columbus, Georgia. Nope, was it Columbus? Yeah, it was Columbus, Georgia. And I looked at the wall of all the Medal of Honor winners. They have pictures of them, right? So they used to do a Medal of Honor Monday. And it highlighted Medal of Honor winners. Each of them have a URL that directly goes to their citation for the Medal of Honor. Well, Major General Rogers, his URL has the letters DEI in front of Medal of Honor. It says DEI Medal -of-honor. I'm not making this up. You can look it up yourself. Look it up yourself. I have never been I've never been angrier about anything in uniform when it comes to this man. Donald Trump is, without a single doubt in my mind or in my heart, the most chicken-hearted, bitch-ass human being ever to occupy the White House, you narcissistic fat bastard. And I will never forgive the veterans that voted for this bastard, the poor-ass people that voted for this bastard. I will never forgive the Charlie Kirks and the Matt Walshes of the world. It's on site. If I catch you in a parking lot, I'ma beat your ass. Matt Walsh can never say shit to me. Never. Because there's going to be misunderstandings and furniture moving. What is a woman? What is this foot in your ass? No.
Get your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
It's on every time. Every time. Every time you whisper. Like, I couldn't see Matt Walsh in a Walmart. I would beat the shit out of him. I will never forgive the people that voted for this shit. I will never forgive Pete Hegseth. He's another one. You better have bodyguards, homie. You better have bodyguards. Because if I run up, you getting done up. I'm telling you right now.
Get your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
And more than anything, I will never forgive my country. I will never forgive my country for shit like this. Never. I will never forgive my country. I do not purport myself to be I do not purport myself to be super soldier man, shoot 'em up, bang, bang dude. I've never claimed that. I have never, ever claimed that. I wear the rank I was given when I retired. I wear the ribbons that I was awarded. I wear the units, the units I've been in. I was never in a special forces unit, so I never wear. You will never see me with a special forces pin or any shit like that. I don't wear a drill sergeant hat. I don't wear a drill sergeant badge on my old uniforms. I don't wear none of that shit. I was never awarded a combat infantry badge or combat action badge. I was never awarded any of that. So you will never see me wear this shit. Right? But what I did earn, I wore. If I go out to my shit, if I go out to the barn right now, I have 2 tough boxes filled with military gear and awards and shit. I have 7 AAMs. Army Achievement Medals. Nope. Yeah. Army Achievement Medals. I have 7 of them. 7. I should have an ARCOM, which is an Army Commendation Medal. I got to call Fort Riley to tell them to give me my shit. That was the last award I was supposed to have before my black ass left. They messed up the paperwork and I never got it. But I do not wear it because I have not been awarded it yet. The day I am awarded it, I will go and update my damn ribbons and shit to have an ARCOM on it. So in other words, I did the job. I did the job. Was I the best at it? No. Was I shoot 'em up, bang, bang? No. But I did the job. My shoulders are messed up right now. I'm wearing that kaleidoscope tape. What is it? Collisionality, the collapolality. I'm wearing the damn tape that you put on your shoulders and shit right now. Because I used a tiller this weekend and lost my damn mind. Even though my arm was already messed up to begin with. But wife wanted a garden. We made a garden. Well, let me tell you something. If I am buried in Arlington National Cemetery, it will only be because my wife wanted me to be there. Because I don't want to have shit to do with it. You have somebody that never served. You have a sumbitch that never served. Good morning, DJ. Deborah. Good morning, my sister. Good morning, my big sister. I love you. Me and DJ had a nice long conversation. So I love you. Please remember that. To know that a bone spur having draft dodging piece of shit feels so bad about black excellence and black achievement, women excellence and woman achievement, marginalized community achievement and excellence in the United States military. Bitch, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Let me tell you something. Donald Trump doesn't get a chance to tell me shit about my time in uniform. Nothing. Who are you talking to? Bow your mother effing head. Bow your head. If the lowliest private walks their ass into a room, Donald Trump should be on his guy. He should be bending the knee like Daenerys Targaryen walked in this bitch. Who are you talking to, sir? Who? Your wobbly head ass. You had a chance. You had an opportunity to go to Vietnam and get some glory for your damn self, but your punk ass didn't. Your crip-keeping ass father kept you out of Vietnam. You sat there and said dodging venereal diseases in college was your own Vietnam. Disrespecting everybody else that had to go to that shit, which is why I don't understand why there are so many excuse my French, see, angry, I'm telling you. This morning is one of them mornings, dog. I'm just charge it to the game because I'm pissed. Charge it to the damn game. Gretchen, I will send something to the swear jar, whatever, because I'm mad right now. I'm really mad. Why there were so many Vietnam vets that were willing to vote for this draft dodging piece of shit, I'll never understand. If you dodge going to Afghanistan and then you brag about it, well, you know, I didn't go to Afghanistan, but I went to college, and that was just like Afghanistan. Bitch, I got nothing for you. I'm not voting for you for dog catcher. You don't sit your monkey ass down? What the hell is wrong with you? I'm sending $10 after this show is over with, Jessica, because that probably won't be the only time an F-bomb drops, because I'm pissed off. They are erasing the I know. I'm sorry. I'm mad. They are erasing the achievements of in the military of black folk, Hispanic folk, Native and indigenous folk, women, gays in the military. They are erasing all of that. And what bothers me so much about that is I had a friend, and it is tough for me to talk about this person. She's my sister, or she was. She was my friend. She was my sister. My lack of belief in God had always been on the peripheries. Like, in my head and my heart, I had this toss-up, like, I don't believe this. I don't. I believe in the goodness of human beings, but I just don't believe in this idea that I'm good because there's some sky father. I don't believe in this. I don't. My mother believed in it. My father believed in it. My older sister believes in it. I believe my brother believes in it. I just never did. I never was clamped, caught up in that, oh, wow, there's a God. And I was never that person. Not to mention the fact I saw so much corruption amongst people in churches and mosques and shit that I was just like, I don't believe. I don't believe. But I was always afraid to express that. And then I met Tanya Dunbar. I met Tanya Dunbar. Chief Warrant Officer 2, Tanya Dunbar. I met her. She used to, I think we started like following each other on Facebook. This was the Facebook days, kids. Right? And Tanya Dunbar was a lesbian. And we became friends. But we became friends over our lack of belief in God. She gave me, I won't even say strength. I won't even say permission, but she opened my eyes to the idea that there is nothing wrong with being an atheist. And she introduced me to a group called, damn it, can't even think of the name of the group. Black Atheists. Who were a Black Atheist group. If you go to TikTok and check Mario Stanton. Mario Stanton lived in St. Louis. I lived in Kansas City. I consider Mario to be my brother. He was the head of this Black Atheist group. And to this very day, Mario has my love and respect. I look at him as a brother from another mother, right? He was in St. Louis. I was in Kansas City. So to this very day, Mario Stanton, look him up, Mario Stanton. So Tanya introduced me to this group, and I was all in. I was all the way in. I bought a license plate, like, you had the little cool ass license plate and shit with a Black Atheist. It had a guy with an afro with a pick with a big ass A in it, and I still have that thing. I'm getting my car tag today. If they only give me one tag, guess what's going on the front? That thing. But Chaos King is in the house. But Tanya Dunbar also started an organization, but she was part of starting an organization that once the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell happened, it was an advocacy group for gay, lesbian, and trans men and women in uniform across all branches. She was part of that. And I was so goddamn proud of her. I really was. We talked, like we would send messages, Facebook Messenger, right? This was when Facebook Messenger had first started. And I used to tell her all the time, I said, do you know I love you? She said, do you know I love you? And I'm like, I just want to make sure you understand how much I genuinely love you. She said, just as long as you understand how much I genuinely love you. She had a beautiful wife, and I met him. Love that woman. Love that woman, right? So Tanya passed away. She passed away. It was an accident on a camping trip. And she died. And it broke my heart. I was devastated. I was absolutely devastated. Just sitting here talking about it right now makes me want to cry. Just sitting here talking about it right now makes me want to cry. I miss my sister. I miss my friend. To see what she was doing, to see how much pride she put in being in the Army, to see that. And then to know that a sumbitch that ain't never served in shit wants to erase Tanya Dunbar from existence in the United States military sickens me. Because she wasn't just a black woman. She wasn't just a black woman. But she was a black woman as a chief warrant officer in the United States Army and a lesbian. A black woman, lesbian chief warrant officer. And this punk ass bastard wants to erase all of that because of DEI. Y'all
of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
I need y'all to truly get what I am trying to say. It's not just the erasure. It's the disrespect with the erasure. Why does Major General Rogers' Medal of Honor page on the DOD say 404 page not found? But then when you type in the URL itself, it has DEI Medal of Honor. Who in the French fried, funky fresh, flapjacking, flip-flopping, flying fish, filth, flooring filth says some shit like that about a goddamn Medal of Honor winner? Where they do this at? Where they do this at? Where do they do this at? And now every achievement, the Navajo code talkers who deciphered codes that helped them win World War II. You mean to tell me they were all, so we supposed to call them what? The DEI code talkers? I ain't seen no goddamn white boys doing that shit. I ain't seen no white boys doing that shit. That jackass brought them to the White House, put them next to a picture of James. Was that Polk? Was that Polk that he had him? James K. Polk. Was that the picture that was behind when Trump brought the Navajo code talkers, brought them to the White House? Was that James K. Polk? Oh, you mean the guy that helped with the Trail of Freaking Tears? Let's put Native and Indigenous people next to the guy that basically tried to wipe them out. And then had the nerve to insult Elizabeth Warren by saying, I call her Pocahontas. Do you see who's standing in front of you? Do you see who is standing in front of you? These men served their country and helped us win World War II. It was Jack. Thank you, Smoking Hot. It was Jackson. You put them Andrew Jackson. You put them near a picture of Andrew Jackson, who was damn near responsible for the wiping out of their entire existence. You make a stupid ass joke about Polka freaking Hannes to men that helped us win World War II. You bone spur having, draft dodging piece of shit. That was your first term. Now you're back. Your ideas are worse. Ladies and gentlemen, there are Hispanic and Spanish-speaking Medal of Honor winners. Now, did I have to say that? Or could I just say, hey, they're Medal of Honor winners? I need y'all to understand, the Medal of Honor is the highest military achievement you can get. There are people who are awarded the Medal of Honor that ain't here no more. And I don't mean they got a chance to be 90 years old and died. I'm talking about right then. There was a private first class out of Fort Riley. A grenade was thrown into his Humvee. He jumped on top of it to save everybody in the vehicle. He died. If somebody is awarded the Medal of Honor, I don't care. I'm not going to scrutinize, well, you only got it because of DEI. Bitch, that's the goddamn Medal of Honor. The highest military award you can get. Congress has to give that shit to you. Congress. They have to hear all of the entirety of what happened. And they have to say, this is Medal of Honor worthy. It's the award the President of the United States gives you. And for Pete drunk-ass Hegseth and Bone Spurs McGee to sit their stupid ass up there and put the letters DEI in front of Major General Rogers' Medal of Honor page is the most disgusting shit I have ever heard in my goddamn life when it comes to the United States military. There's a Medal of Honor winner, black man, who literally pulled his crew, his team, out of a burning Humvee and succumbed or died from his injuries. Are you going to tell me that man's a DEI Medal of Honor winner? Are you going to tell me that? How dare you? How dare you? You punk ass bitch.
Of running this shit, bitch. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
And then, or in addition to, they are literally scrubbing any mention of people of color, gay folks, what have you, from the Arlington website. I need you to think about that. Even the dead cannot escape Donald Trump's thin-skinned narcissism. Even the dead cannot escape the thin-skinned narcissism of an ain't shit ass grown white man. The dead. It's bad that you're up here erasing or putting the letters DEI in front of anybody who's in a slack-jawed, thick-skinned, thick white boy. It's bad enough. But then you were just erasing where people can find these people buried in Arlington because of DEI. Are you kidding me? You ain't shit. And your supporters are dumb for supporting you. Let me make this abundantly goddamn clear. Donald Trump ain't my president. I don't know what you're talking about. Donald Trump is not my goddamn president. I ain't vote for that piece of shit. I'm going to do the same thing to Donald Trump that I did in 2016 when they elected his stupid ass the first time. He ain't my goddamn president. He ain't. I'm no longer in uniform. He can kiss my ass. Donald Trump is not my goddamn president. He's not. And he damn sure, even with the fact that I just told y'all, I wear nothing on, I claim nothing in my military record that isn't in my military record. I claim no awards or any combat-related shit that I did not earn. I have pictures of me in uniform. I have pictures of me getting promoted. Right? I wear nothing that I did not earn. And even with that, even with no combat experience, even being a supply clerk than a supply sergeant, I did more for my country than Donald Trump ever did with his punk ass. Just the fact that I took a damn near 50-year-old body all the way up until I could no longer do the job anymore. I did more than Donald Trump ever did in his life. He can kiss my ass. That man ain't my president. That man ain't my president. That man ain't my president. I don't have a Medal of Honor, but goddamn it, I'm a better human being than Donald Trump ever's been. Ever. And the fact that there were veterans that voted for this shit. So hey, veteran community, I know your ass is listening. Did you get what you came here for? Did you? Listen. Hey, Karen, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to find that Terrence Crawford quote after he beat the shit out of that dude and said, you get everything you was looking for? I'm going to get that quote. Hey, veterans community, did you get everything you was looking for? Did you get every goddamn thing you were looking for? Now your benefits is, oh shit, I might lose my benefits, bitch, because you voted for this son of a bitch. I was on Social Security disability. That might get cut because you voted for this son of a bitch. The black woman was just a bridge too far for you stupid asses. Hey, leftists, while you was over there sucking off Jill Stein, did you get everything you was looking for? Did you? Did you get everything you was looking for? Did you get everything you were looking for? How's Gaza doing now? Oh, the president of the United States who ain't never thrown a punch in anger in his goddamn life. Oh, he just wants to take it over. Did you get everything you was looking for? Did you? With your inability to see an existential threat for what the F it is, Major General Rogers' Medal of Honor page now says DEI. You simple Simon Sack sons of bitches. You raggedy mother effers. I want to smack the shit out of y'all so goddamn bad. I don't know what I'm walking around looking at all y'all like.
Get ready to slumber. Let brother go home.
Y'all voted for that goofy bitch Jill Stein. Now Charles Rogers' damn page now has DEI on it. Did you get everything you was looking for? Did you? Did you free Palestine with that one? Did you? Your goofy asses. Now a draft dodger gets a chance to tell Medal of Honor winners, well, you were black, so it's a DEI medal. Listen.
I will burn this planet down before I spend another minute living among these animals.
I will torch this shit. This is why I have not joined a VFW or an American Legion, because I know these mouth-breathing veterans are sitting in there. The ones that voted for this draft-dodging son of a bitch. Do you know that man has 2 Purple Hearts? One was given to him by a person who was wounded in Operation Iraqi Freedom. The other one was given to him by a person that was wounded in Vietnam, the war he dodged. He's got 2 Purple Hearts. Everybody thinks he's good for America. No, he's not. Donald Trump is proof positive that America ain't never been shit. Donald Trump is proof positive. America ain't never been shit. And Karen, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Karen. They screwed veterans and service members because you selfish, white, male-centered sack sons of bitches. You have got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Everybody got to suck. Listen. Hey, I'm thinking this qualifies for the VG Article 5. It does, but it ain't going to happen. Do y'all remember when we talked about Article 5 all that week? What was the one thing that I kept expressing over and over? Willingness. You got to be willing. If you are a white man that is against this bullshit, you got to be willing to piss off your entire family fighting for black lives. You got to be willing, and some people ain't. Sorry. That's the heartbreaking part of this. Article 5 for marginalized communities absolutely 100% should be used. Is it ever going to happen? Probably not. Because we can't trust every goddamn body. Listen, white women, this one gonna hit y'all right in the feels. White ladies, this gonna hit y'all right in the feels. Understand, I say this because it needs to be said. And I'm saying something you probably already thought. Some white women amongst y'all are traitorous bitches. They're in your circle group. You go to spa days with them. You share recipes, and them bitches will vote against you in a heartbeat. They walk around with knives waiting to slit your goddamn throat. They be waiting. They be waiting to cut that ass. They be waiting to cut that ass. You are literally over here concerned about your daughter having less rights than your mama did. And there's white women going, watch what happens. Listen, them white women will smile in your face. They will wear the pussy hats. They will do everything, and then they walk their ass in the voting booth going,
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
White women as a whole do not get the trust from other marginalized communities' women because of them cutthroat assholes that hang around y'all. That's what you want to know. And I'm not speaking as a black woman. I'm telling you what the conversations I've heard amongst black women. Y'all know these bitches are treacherous and you do nothing about it. But I can't even get mad at you because I'm part of the veterans community. Same thing, fam. Same goddamn thing. 92% of black women voted against Donald Trump. Only 80% of black men voted against Donald Trump. Is that the large majority? Absolutely. The brothers that knew the assignment, and went in and handled business. That other 20% are still walking around amongst us. And they too stupid to shut their goddamn mouth. They want to keep bragging about it. Like, hey, soldier boy, I hope you fall off of something and break your ass. Hey, soldier boy, I hope you holding on to all that money and it gets in front of you and you fall off of something and crack your whole ass. I want the crack of your ass to go to the back of your neck. Watch me. I hope you fall and bust all of your ass. All 4 quadrants of your ass. I hope you bust your goddamn ass. Those black men are too damn stupid to shut up. So every time they come up, you go, yep, there's one of them. But white women, They blend. They blend amongst you. They talk a whole lot of good shit, but then they vote against you. And the problem is some of y'all don't see them hoes. But again, I cannot even get mad all the way at white women because the veteran community does it too. Understand something. We got turncoats amongst all of us. We got turncoats amongst every one of us. I say all the time, I will stand on it and I will die on this hill. Black women save our democracy over and over and over and over again. But it wasn't 100% of black women that did it. It was 92% of black women, which means 8% of black women did some goofy shit. They did some goofy shit. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Let black women find out who that 8% is. They're going to get skull drug. It's going to be misunderstandings and furniture moving. I'm a black woman that voted for Trump. There are other black women going,
I'm leaving here with something.
a word?
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with your forehead. I'm cracking you in your shit. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. And that's what I'm saying. American society has been so wrapped up in white folks that now when white folks are called out for being the problem, they think, oh, you hate because I'm white. Oh, you hate on my white skin. No, bitch. We hate on the history of you doing absolutely nothing. We hate on the history of you being the handmaidens for bullshit like what Donald Trump is doing. You want to know why white women get so much heat? It's because of that. How much small white cock do you have to get before you realize you are screwing your daughters over, ho? How much of that inferior penis do you have to get before you realize you're signing your daughter up for the same bullshit? How much? When the F does your motherhood kick in? When the F does your womanhood kick in? Or you just gonna keep being subjugated by these goofy sons of bitches? I guess I gotta stand and put my knee down for white small cock energy. How many more times are you gonna do that? How many more times are you gonna do that? How many? And if you are on the right side of this, every time you see one of them goofy ass white women, it should be misunderstandings and furniture moving. You see a white girl with a Trump hat, you need to ask her, oh, so you just gonna, is your daughter gonna be able to have children? Or is she gonna be subjugated to clean up the goddamn house? Huh? What? Yeah, bitch, you signed up for this. You signed up for this. It should be embarrassing to be a white woman Trump supporter. It should be one of them things that them hoes stop saying that shit. Stop wearing the t-shirts. Stop wearing the hats. Stop acting like they know every goddamn thing because they listen to freaking Joe Rogan and Julian Michaels. It should be embarrassing to be a white woman Trump supporter. Because not calling these hoes out is why Charles Rogers, a Medal of Honor winner, has a URL with the letters DEI in front of the word Medal of Honor. That should piss you off. Listen, black women will skull drag a bitch walking around here in some of that Trump shit. Why do you think they stay away from other black women? Have you ever seen Candace Owens in a salon, a black salon? No. Do you know why? It's on site. Listen, I don't care if it's 21-year-old black women or 84-year-old black women. If Candace Owens walks her ass into a black hair salon, it's going to be misunderstandings and furniture moving. Them hoes is going to look at her and go,
Get ready to slumber. Let brother go home.
black women will be like, I know this bitch didn't walk her dumb ass up in here. I know damn well this bitch did not walk her dumb ass back up in here to try to get her goddamn hair done. I know damn well. I know that black women, a black hair salon stylist will look at Candace Owens and say,
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
it is on site. She's not walking up in no damn hair salon and just being chill. She couldn't walk into a black church. It's gonna be,
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
do you? White women, on the other hand, y'all, I know. Thank you, Wolfie. All right, kids. This would be the coffee break time. This would be the time for you to grab yourself some coffee and let me go ahead and reset this show. Give me 2 minutes and we will reset. I'm pissed today, y'all. Out of the mood. Out of the mood. See? Trisina isn't even like, oh, walk in there if you want to. The bitch will walk out with her whole forehead mapped. Why? Listen, black women will snatch all of the BDBs off the back of her goddamn neck. Bitch, are you for real? Did you bring your dumb ass in here for a hair? What? Okay. All right. Okay. Stay right there, bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Here at Ghost Claw Productions Radio, we believe in the idea of every voice mattering. That means diversity is our strength, equity in the station is what makes us better, and inclusion is what makes us the best internet radio station around. You need to tell your friends, your family, your loved ones, your coworkers, and anybody who believes in the idea of diversity, equity, and inclusion to tune in every day, Monday through Monday, to Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. This show is brought to you in part by Glitter Wigs. Glitter Wigs. Glitter Wigs. Boom, 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 boom. Glitter Wigs. Go to glitterwigs.com and check out some of those incredible smelling candles made by London and her crew over there at Glitter Wigs. I have a candle over there. It's called Villainous. It costs $18. Go ahead and grab it so you can have me smelling all up in your house. Yeah, I mean. Glitterwigs.com. This show is brought to you in part by Smooth. California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. Solid Blue Sister, who hosts the Friendly Differences podcast only on Ghost Call Productions Radio and streaming on the Friendly Differences podcast YouTube page. She is the owner, operator, and CEO of Smooth California. Go to smoothca.online and check them out. This show is brought to you in part by, I'm Pete Hegseth. I want to honor the achievements of white men. Hi, Pete Hegseth. My name is Thomas Bishop, and I don't give a damn how much you erase. You cannot erase this melanated excellence. A celebration of the melanation. But remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. Melexcellence.com. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Oh, something black made like my nuts on Donald Trump's forehead. That's right. These jokes is always going to be here and always going to be piping hot, bitches. Go to somethingblackmade.com and check out some of the incredible clothing that they have over there. Remember, leather jacket 2025. I will be buying myself a leather jacket. I will be covering myself in Baby Earl. I will have 4-pack abs. I will have Trisina with the $2 super chat. Thank you. I will be wearing tight-ass jeans and work boots. And I'm going to do my own damn fashion, not fashion, but my own thirst trap pictures. Because, God damn it, somebody needs to. Go to somethingblackmade.com and check it out. The Sound of Coffee shop is up. It's running and it's piping hot over there. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. If you look to the screen to my right, there is the I Am Sue Musk hashtag. There will be a t-shirt that says, I am Sue Musk. It is our way of saying, hey, if you touch my shit, Elon, my name is Sue. Because I'm going to sue your punk ass until I own Tesla. Then I'm going to just crash the damn stock because Cybertrucks suck. But yes, the picture to my over on my right shoulder says hashtag I am Sue Musk. There will be a t-shirt with the I am Sue Musk hashtag on it. You will be able to purchase it over at the Sound of Coffee shop. Remember, Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. Check it out. Back to the misunderstandings and furniture moving Monday. Here is where American apathy makes me want to choke the life out of people. We know this is happening, and yet we do nothing about it. Now, why is that? Why? Why is that? Why is it that everybody knows that the government's effed up, but don't nobody want to be the person to go over and deal with the effed up government? Our government gets away with the shit that it gets away with because we don't do anything about it. Do y'all understand this shit? This is why the idea of a marginalized community Article 5 in telling it, in planning, is fantastic. In actual execution, it will never happen. It will never happen. I do not believe every Mexican person or a person of Mexican descent dislikes me because I'm black. I don't believe that. I don't. But I know there are ones that do. Right? So I got to go deal with maybe one of them ones that don't like me. They think less of me because of my skin. Because I've said all along, America's greatest export, I don't give a shit what y'all talking about, is racism. That shit is the oldest, that is the oldest export in America. The oldest export. America was holding on to slaves when the British was like, no, I think we can stop that now. America was holding on to them slaves like, hey, give me some slaves. I want them slaves. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. And American apathy is why our government sucks. Everybody always tell me the government sucks. I don't trust the government, bitch, because you're not doing anything to make it better. You're not doing a goddamn thing to make it better. Nothing. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to make the government better? People like Donald Trump only win when people stop giving a shit. Let me tell you something. My friend Tanya, one of the things I can honestly say about her is she was strong in her convictions. Strong in them. Strong in them. The repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell put her in a spotlight because she had been doing her job. She had been an NCO. She switched over to warrant. She had been doing her job. But the one thing she was never able to do at her job was be her goddamn self. And then Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed. Guess what? She went right back to doing her damn job. All it meant was this time she could bring her wife in. Oh, look, this is my wife. My old unit, the 92nd Engineers, they just had a change of command. I don't remember. I don't know what company. I just know they had a change of command. Their incoming commander was a Hispanic captain with a white wife. So they're in an inter-ethnic marriage. Their outgoing commander was a white woman with a white wife. That means her wife showed up every day. When she was getting awards, she showed up. When she had to go do rotations, she showed up. Explain to me how that bothers your fragile white ass male feelings. Somebody help me understand that. Because I don't get it. I don't get it. But then again, it's exactly what I have been saying about a lot of things that people get hung up on in the first place. Should I have to quantify my love of black women simply because my wife is white? No, I shouldn't. But I know I have to. I know I have to. And that's just effed up all the way around. That is that level of apathy. Oh, well, he's married to a white woman. He must hate black women. No, I don't. No, absolutely not. I came from a black woman. I hate him for. My big sister, my oldest sister, is one of the most incredible human beings I have ever known. It has been an honor to be her little brother. An honor, even though I tower over her. I've always kind of towered over her. You know, I've always been twice as tall. But it has been an honor. It has been one of the greatest pleasures of my life to be her little brother. Okay? So, who I married, don't stop any of that. But if you take that apathy of people just looking at something going, well, you know, it's this, that, and the third, and you put it on a nationwide scale, you get, he's black. He must have got his Medal of Honor from DEI. How in the shit could you possibly think that? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. You put DEI in front of Medal of Honor. You've disrespected the Medal of Honor, period. That was a lieutenant colonel in charge of his battalion, because he was a battalion commander. There's no way he was a lieutenant colonel. He was a battalion commander. He's fighting to keep his men alive. He did what was asked of him, even with injury. The President of the United States and the U.S. Congress said his actions on that day are worthy of the highest military honor that we can bestow on any service member. But you want to tell me we got to put DEI in front of it? Why? Because he's black. And y'all can argue with your mama. Do not argue me when I tell you this. Donald Trump is a racist. Donald Trump is a goddamn racist. You can argue with your mama. Do not argue with me. Donald Trump is a goddamn racist. His crypt keeper, old, dried up, mangy father, racist. His equally mangy crypt keeping mama, racist. Period. Black excellence bothers him because he can never achieve it. I made a video, and a lot of y'all that watch me here probably saw that video where Donald Trump started bombing Yemen, the capital city of Yemen, to get rid of Houthi rebels. The Houthi rebels are on the beach. Why are you bombing the capital city of Yemen? I don't understand. But he's doing this because militarily, the one feat he can never outdo Obama with was the execution of Osama bin Laden. He can never, ever, ever top that. This is the man who, conspiracy theories be damned, this is the man who supposedly did the most deadly and largest terrorist attack on America in history. History. And literally, that man was sent to whatever gods he believed in by a SEAL team that under the orders of President Barack Obama. Obama has never said, I did it, look at me. No, Obama's always been the SEAL team went in and executed or you know, what do they call it? Damn it, I can't even think of the word. It's when, like, it's a military term. But anyway, Osama bin Laden. The glory goes to the SEAL team. Obama knew that. The glory goes to the SEAL team. Don't go to him. It goes to the SEAL team. But on his watch, the mastermind of 9/11, the head of Al-Qaeda was taken off the board. Trump will never, ever, ever top that. Trump will never top that. He can't. And he knows it. Delete, yeah, nullified. I'll use that one, Chuckles. I'll use that one. Nullified. Trump can never top that. Call it what you want. It was Get Back for America. All right. I didn't agree with the wars. I did not agree with the wars. I still don't. I'm not a pacifist. I just don't believe in the idea of attacking small brown countries for shit that goofy some bitches do. I don't believe in it. But at the exact same time, it was done under Obama. Trump has done everything he possibly can to top that, and he can't. When he did the raid that killed al-Baghdadi, in addition to he died like a dog, which is what a stupid son of a bitch would say. Not a person with damn decorum. No, a jackass who shouldn't be in office in the first place. He died like a dog. What was the other thing he said? Al-Baghdadi is bigger than bin Laden. No, he ain't. Nope. No, it's not. When he killed the Iranian general, Suleiman, same thing, fam. What did he say? Oh, this is bigger than bin Laden. No, it ain't. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's these are compression gloves. My hands are all messed up, so I have to wear them today. But no, it's not. And that shit almost took us to the brink of goddamn war because you over here popping people. And then the retaliation by Iran, and I want y'all to think, this is Captain Military Man. This is the man that the veterans thought would be better for the damn U.S. than Vice President Kamala Harris. When Iran retaliated, they attacked a base. And every single soldier on that base, from the lowliest private to the damn general of the base, ended up with some form of TBI or brain injury. All of them. Because they shelled every inch of that bitch. They were complaining about ears ringing. They were complaining about bad headaches. Some of them literally were falling down, and nobody died. But everybody came back with some sort of injury. What did Mr. I love the troops, nobody loves the military more than me, what did he say? They all had headaches. They just had little headaches. Take some Motrin or some aspirin, they'll be fine.
Oh my God!
This your man's. Hey, this your man's. This your man. He gets back into the White House, which he shouldn't have been in the first place. I'm going to just be honest with you. Donald Trump was the most ill-equipped sumbitch to run for president ever. Period. I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back. No one with that level of inability to even form cognizant sentences should ever have the nuclear football as an option for anything. What did the media talk about? Biden's too old. They act like Donald Trump was 35. That some bitch was 4 years younger than Biden. How old does Donald Trump turn this year? Somebody look it up. How old does Donald Trump turn this year? Don't worry, I'll wait. While you finding that out, think about this. This man is erasing all of America's supposed greatness when it comes to our military. There was a black man named Dory Miller. During the attack on Pearl Harbor, Dory Miller, who was a cook, he turned 79 this year. 79. But Biden is old. Dory Miller, for those of you who don't know, he was a cook. Pearl Harbor was happening. He manned a 50 millimeter gun on a warship to try to shoot down enemy fighters. He did this. But you mean to tell me that if you type in Dory Miller to go to the Department of Defense talking about it, because he didn't win the Medal of Honor. I think he got the Navy Cross, I believe. I think. Is that a DEI medal for a DEI hero of Pearl Harbor? Of Pearl Harbor? A date that will live in infamy of Pearl Harbor? This is why I will never forgive this country. I will never forgive the United States. I have military gear. I have bought veterans hats. I've got veteran pins and shit. I got all of that, right? Right. I wear it sparingly. When I go to the VA, none of that gear on. I don't wear my Operation Enduring Freedom hat with all of the pins. I don't wear my retired staff sergeant hat, which I'm getting more pins for. Once the barn is up and running, it might be a background. You might see them as a background, but you're never going to see me parading the shit around because I will never forgive the United States for this shit. I won't, and neither should you. Everybody keeps acting like this shit was about policies. It wasn't. It wasn't. Policies went out the goddamn window when Jabba the Slut slid his snail-like ass down that goddamn escalator to announce he was running for president of the United States to begin with. Policy went out the window. Policy went out the window. Donald, do you know when policy stopped mattering? When we all realized Donald Trump had no intentions of winning. None. Why do you think his ass was able to go after the racists and shit? Thank you. Lil Lou, yes, exactly. Stephen Miller is probably the one that's advising Pete Hegseth. Stephen Miller's another son of a bitch that ain't ever put on a goddamn uniform to do shit. If you don't sit your weird ass down. This election, no election, from 2016 till right now is about policies. People aren't mad at the Democrats because they have weak policies. People are mad at the Democrats because in the face of this shit, their character is, let's just sit down and try to find bipartisan. I will bipartisan my foot in your nuts. Dead ass, dead ass, dead ass.
Of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You got to be out your goddamn mind. You have got to be out your goddamn mind. You think this is about Democratic policies? No, it's about character. Everybody in the chat, especially black folks, you know what I'm about to say. What do we teach our kids? What do we teach our kids? You don't start a fight, but you finish one. Somebody put their hands on you, beat their ass. We teach our children this. If somebody touches you and they ain't supposed to touch you, you fight. You don't go out and be a bully. You don't start fights, but you defend your goddamn self. You will put paws on somebody if somebody touches you. We teach our children this shit. We teach our kids this shit, right? Why is it that the Democrats can't do the same? That's what people are mad about. Their character is, let me lay down, put my belly up, hopefully he'll tickle it. Are you out of your goddamn? Nah. Oh, hey, Chuckles, that's from New Jack City. No. That's why people are mad at the Democrats. It ain't got shit to do with their policies. It has a lot to do with the fact that you punk eye, you puss eye, you bitch ass. Chuck Schumer should be smacked in the mouth. Well, we gotta keep the government open. Hey, shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. I guarantee, bitch.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
You out your damn mind. That's why people are mad at the Democrats. Not newer policies, not better policies. It's the fact that their character is, let's be bitches and just capitulate. And the rest of us is like, dog, I will send your ass to Jesus. I will send your ass to Jesus. Listen, we will fight. We will fight. Somebody about to get their ass whooped. You touch my shit if you want to. Touch my child.
Get your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
I'm gonna knock your stupid ass smooth out. Touch my kid. How is it that our benefits can get touched? The shit that we work for can get touched. Our livelihoods can get touched. And the Democrats want us to just sit down and do nothing? Come on, guys. We got to think about the 2026 election. Bitch, do you want to get reelected? You better do something. Why am I sitting here talking to you? Donald Trump ruined any conversations about policy. This has been about character since he rolled his fat ass down that goddamn escalator. And the character of that man is this: I'm a bully. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, I paid for pussy. What you gonna do about it? Yes, I said I was gonna grab him by the coochie. What you gonna do about it? Yes, I'm being sued by everybody, including Kenny Loggins Jesus. What you gonna do about it? What's the Democrats' response? Well, can we work with him? Are you out your... Elon Musk, thank you, Hunter. Elon Musk is firing federal employees like it's a hostile takeover of a business. It's America, a whole ass country. Ain't no damn, how you gonna buy me out, bitch? And then we have some of the stupidest conservative kids coming up. You can beat the arguments of some of these goddamn conservatives without breaking a sweat. Ladies and gentlemen, federal agencies do not get tax cuts. It is a federal agency. It's part of the government. What tax breaks do you get from the Department of Education? Christianity is losing its goddamn mind in this country. And you mean to tell me the Democrats we got better plans? Can you at least start fighting for F's sake? Could you imagine you in a fist fight with somebody, right? You in a whole ass fist fight. You and this dude are going back and forth, blow for blow, blow for blow. He punches you in your shit and knocks you down, and your bell is ringing. You're a little bit, oh shit, I might have a concussion. And here comes your partner, who's supposed to help you fight this dude, and he tells you, all right, check this out. I got some policies that might help you get up. But the first thing you got to do is go and say that you want to reach across the aisle and see if you can work with him. What? You got to get out of my face with that shit. You got to get out of my goddamn face with that bullshit. I'm in a fist fight, stupid. I don't want to hear about no goddamn policies. You are out of your you're in a fist fight, people. And your partner comes over and says, all right, check this out. I got some policies. Maybe they'll listen. And then you go over to try to tell them your policies and you get
swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and
you get swarmed on like bees. They beat the shit out of you. You come crawling your dumb ass back to me. I'm still trying to get my equilibrium back because I'm going to finish this fight. You over here talking about, well, they didn't want to listen to policies. Maybe they will in about 5 to 10 minutes. Or you get your punk ass up and start throwing some punches. What's going? Hey, argue with your mama. Argue with you. Which one you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew, bitch? You gotta fight. Because when you don't fight, Charles Rogers Page, his Medal of Honor winner Charles Rogers Page gets changed. When you don't fight, that's what happens. The reason I brought up white women in the first hour of this damn show is this. There are far too many white women that know these bitches are there and will not say anything to them because they don't want to fight. They don't. The reason I said Candace Owens could never walk her ass up into a black hair salon is because them women in there are ready to fight. They gonna fight. These women have jobs, careers, kids, families, faith. And this doofy bitch gonna bring her ass up in here who is against everything that's wrong, everything that's going on in these women's lives. Do you think they just gonna let her get her damn hair done? Oh, it'll start with a conversation. It'll start with one. I see Candace Owens is here. Yep, I wanted to get my hair done. Don't you have some white girls to get your hair done with? Ooh. And then she'd be like, well, I just don't see the hostility amongst black women. Why we got to be hostile to each other? Bitch, you ain't one of us. You is not one of us. You vote against us every time you take your stupid ass into a voting booth. Hey, Candace, get your hair done, shut your mouth, because I'm telling you right now, it's finna be some shit. It's finna be some shit. Well, violence is all you have. All right, bitch, check this out.
Get ready to slumber. Let brother go home.
She gonna get knocked out. She gonna get knocked out. But far too many white women know these bitches and they just sit and go, well, she has a really great charcuterie board. You better knock her ass out with it. Oh, wow, there's some great meat on this board.
Get ready to slumber. Let brother go home.
What I am trying to do and what I have been trying to do for 5 goddamn years is to make you fight the one thing bigger than the government, bigger than Trump, bigger than Republicans, bigger than all of this. The one thing that sits inside of every single one of us is apathy. Apathy. I am the villain to apathy. The go along to get along, I can't do that. I can't. I'm sorry. If I don't like you, bitch, I don't like you. I don't want you in my face. I literally don't want you around. I have 2 sisters I have not spoken to going on 5 years. Does that mean I don't love my sisters? No, it doesn't. I love my 2 little sisters. They are, after all, my mother and father's children. But I can't be around them. We can't talk. We got nothing to talk about. Me and my middle sister, maybe one day. I always said all we got to do is just fight. Her and I just start throwing punches at each other, and inevitably we're going to stop throwing punches and cry. My little sister, I got nothing for her. I'm sorry, I don't. I got nothing. I cannot be around you. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Does that mean if they were in need, I wouldn't help? I would. My mother and father literally taught us to do that. But I ain't got to, listen, that should have come through some intermediaries or some, the man sit next to the man, sit next to the man. But we got nothing to talk about. Nothing. Nothing at all. Some white women know this shit. Some white men know this. White men know that there are other white men you cannot sit and have a goddamn conversation with. Why won't you tell them this? Why? Because your apathy leads to erasing of Black and Hispanic, Native and Indigenous, Asian Pacific Islander, women, gay and trans people being erased from serving. Like, it's almost like they served and nobody gave a shit because they just disappeared. You have Black Medal of Honor winners getting the letters DEI put on their URL when you are supposed to go search their name. And then when you do go, there's a 404 page not found page in front of you because you won't confront that white boy that keeps talking that MAGA shit. You won't tell him, sit your stupid ass down and shut up. When he up there, America's bank, because Donald Trump in there, you were not willing to tell your friend.
Of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
A lot of people expect Black folks to be the vanguard for this fight against Trump. Why? 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 How many marches have they had? They had a veterans march this past weekend. They did. Do you understand that there were a lot of veterans in that crowd that voted for this shit and now are upset because now it affects them? And ain't nobody shaming them stupid asses? Ain't nobody asking questions. You're a veteran? Yep. Who'd you vote for? Harris. All right, come on. You're a veteran? Yep. Who'd you vote for? Trump. Get your bitch ass out of here. Go away. Go away. You can't march with us. You can't stand with us. You can't march with us. You can't do shit with us. Good morning, Jenda. Good morning. I am trying to get you to fight against that apathy. I do it funny. I do it profane. I do it loud. I do it quiet. I do it factually. I do it opinionated. I am trying to get people to fight against apathy. I've said all along there are so many different reasons why the Villains Guild exists. Apathy is one of them. Apathy is one of them. You can't fix shit if you're not willing to call it what it is and fight it. There's nothing on earth that gets better by sitting there and letting it happen. The old guard and the Democratic Party represent apathy. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. They represent apathy. Chuck Schumer represents apathy. Nancy Pelosi represents apathy. Maxine Waters represents apathy. Jim Clyburn represents apathy. Steny Hoyer represents apathy. The fact that they were able, I understand something. Democrats have censured two of their own for using their First Amendment rights. They have censured two of their own for using their First Amendment rights. Think about that. They censured Rashida Tlaib, a Palestinian-American member of Congress, for using her First Amendment rights to talk about the citizens of Gaza. She did that. They censured her. They censured Representative Al Green for standing up and saying what everybody's already known. Donald Trump ain't got no goddamn mandate. 77 million is not the majority of America. You kiss my ass. You can kiss all of my ass. Janda, how's your kid doing? Jay Thomas, I'm okay. I'm hurting. I got shoulders and everything. And then they said, you gonna censure Al Green for telling the truth. Hey, the emperor ain't got on no clothes and his penis is small. That's what we doing now? That's what's popping in the hood? That's what's popping in the hood. Thank you, David. They are not like us. I don't like John Fetterman. I make no secret of this. I say either Mehmet Oz or the Stroke should have beat you. Should I feel bad about that? Why? Because this sumbitch is sitting here while my goddamn veterans benefits are being threatened. I'm supposed to play nice? Hey, John, Senator Fetterman, you had two opponents. One of the two of them should have won. Either Mehmet Oz or the Stroke. Play nice, Thomas, for what? Nice for what? Why? Hey, Chuck, Senator Schumer, I know you're old, and I get that. Did you somehow lose your balls? You mean to tell me signing this piece of shit was better than standing up and saying, nah, son, no, we good. We good. Hey, we're the Republican Party. Democrats, I want you to sign this bipartisan bill that might cut a bunch of shit.
I'm leaving here with something.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Well, what do you want? I want these cuts not to happen. I want Elon Musk fired, or at least made to sit in front of Congress and defend what the F he's doing. Oh, we ain't gonna give you that. Then shut up, then, bitch. I'll shut this bitch down.
I'm leaving here with something.
Leaving here with something. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
And this is my problem. This is my problem. We have let this shit happen to us because Americans don't give a shit about the government that they have. The government is only as bad as we allow it to be. I say all the time, America's not ready for me to run for office. They're not. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm never not going to paint my nails. I have a senatorial run, bitch. I'm never not going to paint my nails. They're my nails. The hell you gonna do? What the hell are you gonna do? I go to Washington, D.C. Oh, well, you got to find a place here. No, I don't. Bitch, I'll sleep in my truck. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'll buy a damn minivan, park it someplace, and then just live out of that shit. But I'm going to take the money that the federal government is paying me from the tax dollars y'all pay, and I'm going to raise hell. I'm going to raise hell. I'll start a caucus of my goddamn own, villain caucus. We're not, why are we sitting here being nice to these bitches? Why? Hakeem Jeffries, either figure it out or move. Either figure it out or move. Nancy Pelosi, why are you calling shit? Bitch, you are not the Speaker of the House. You're not even the House Minority Leader. You are Nancy Pelosi. Go sit your stupid ass down somewhere. Sit down. America gets the government it deserves. America gets the government it deserves. We have not deserved better, so we have never gotten better. Our government has histories of racism in it. Our government has histories of sexism in it. Our government has a history of Islamophobia and anti-Semitism in it. Our government has a huge problem with xenophobia in it. It is a very ableist country. It is a very transphobic country. These are the roots. Michael Pruitt with a 1999 super chat. Woohoo! You're right, Michael. They are not like us. They are not like us. So, how do you fix a government this flawed? You fix it by being honest with it. Please understand this, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all can say whatever you want to about me. I am loud. I am profane. I'm crazy a little bit. I am. But I am not a hero in any shape, form, or fashion. I walk into this bitch with muddy blue boots and bloody knuckles. I'm not trying to There is no pretense to this. Thomas the Villain Bishop is my professional name. Thomas McCormick is who I am. I've told y'all, I am 4 things above everything else: a father, a husband, a brother, and a son. Everything else springs from that. Why the hell would I not fight for that? And knowing that whether you're listening to me or watching me, you got a family too. You got a family too. I can disagree with your hairstyle. I can disagree with your sandwich preferences. I can disagree with you saying Spider-Man is a better superhero than Superman. I can disagree with that, but you got a family. I cannot disagree with that. You are fathers and mothers. You are brothers and sons, daughters and mothers. Your aunts, your uncles. In other words, you're a goddamn human being. So I cannot disagree with that humanity part of it. Which means if I'm going to fight for my family because they're human beings and they deserve it, I'm fighting for yours too because yours deserve it. What kind of bullshit is this? We are apathetic about how we are led. We are apathetic about the things that our government does in our name. And then Donald Trump shows up. Donald Trump is apathy personified. If there was a physical manifestation of the people of this country, it would be Donald Trump. We are narcissistic. So many people have not even left their little podunk ass town, let alone the state they live in or the nation it is in. Yet they will tell you this is the greatest place on earth. We are the greatest country on earth. How do you know? How do you know? You ain't never been nowhere. You ain't been nowhere. Black folks listen, old black folks will tell young gangster kids all the damn time, man, this is the best hood in the world. Bitch, you ain't even been off the block. What are you talking about? You don't even know. There might be a block someplace that's serving free sandwiches all goddamn day. You over here talking about this neighborhood. But so many Americans have never left their state. Talk about it's the greatest country on earth. How? How, Sway? How? Explain that to me. Explain to me. We are thin-skinned. Americans are thin-skinned. That's why you have men walking around here with 380s in their booty cheeks and AR-15s going to Chipotle so they can finger screw their damn trigger guard. Why? Because we feel like I'm American and I can carry my Second Amendment wherever I go. Bitch, some places you don't need that shit. Some places you don't. And the only reason you would need it in certain places like Walmart or a movie theater is because of people like you who think I gotta be armed everywhere in case somebody starts something. What? I don't think like that. These are the sort of people that would go to an orgy or a sex party armed. Why? You trying to get a nut off and bust a cap? Where they do this at? America is ignorant. We demonize professors. We demonize nurses. We demonize teachers. Why? Who the F knows? Nobody has been able to explain this shit to me. We are celebrating the dumbest sumbitches walking on the face of the earth today. Why? Why? Why am I on TikTok arguing with people that don't know the difference between your, and your? Why am I arguing with them? Why am I arguing with somebody that uses T-O to say T-O-O? Why am I talking to you? I have a bachelor's degree in communications. The F I look like speaking to your stupid ass. What kind of shit is that? Listen, my wife is a nurse. Okay? My wife is a nurse. She has a bachelor's degree in nursing. DJ in the YouTube chat is a retired nurse, meaning she has a bachelor's degree in nursing. Why should either one of these women be arguing with somebody who thinks ivermectin can kill a virus? Who are you talking to? Bow your goddamn. Who are you talking to, bro? Who are you talking to? Don't even open your mouth to me. If you got a good enough, listen, I will never knock anybody that gets a GED unless they're arrogant. Unless they're arrogant. If you got a GED and you had to, you worked to get that, cool. I got no problem with you whatsoever. But if you got a GED out here talking to professors like, I know more than you, if you don't sit your good enough diploma ass down some goddamn where, shut your ass up. Who are you talking to, bro? Good morning, Sherry. Welcome to the Shite Show. What? I'm going to let you speak to me? I know more than the professors. Really? What college you go to? I don't go to college. That's a ripoff. It's a liberal indoctrination. Where'd you go to high school at? I don't go to high school. That's liberal indoctrination. You got a GED, don't you? Yep.
Oh!
Sit your dumb ass down. Sit your ignorant ass down. Who are you talking to, bruv? Who are you talking to? You don't sit your monkey ass down? Member of the Obsidian Six, one of the original members of the guild, Professor Moriarty. I call him E because he's my brother. He's my brother, right? He does outreach to help men overcome childhood traumas. He does this in England. He's part of a program, and I got to get the name of it so I can give it a shout out because I told him I would. So he's in a lane where he's helping men heal from childhood abuse and trauma. What the hell somebody look like telling that man he's weak? Especially one of these, I basically keep I keep a weapon in my booty cheeks and I rub my balls up against tree bark type people. Oh, he's over there teaching weakness. What's wrong with you? Elon Musk said that empathy is the downfall of is the weakness of Western civilization. A man who is impregnating women via in vitro fertilization, who is supposedly the richest man on earth and also a goddamn deadbeat. Who are you talking to? American apathy is what got us here today. Because y'all thought it was about policies. Y'all thought y'all could sit it out and not vote on certain things because of policy. No, bitch, it's character. It has always been character. Understand something. I don't purport to be a good guy or a hero because I know what my goddamn flaws are. But there are certain things that are concrete that you can never, ever, ever take away from me. I served in the United States military. I served in the United States military. I gave my life, and I'm talking most of my adult life, in some form or capacity in service of this country. You can't erase that, bitch. You can't. Oh, sure, you might be able to change the URL, but you can't change the fact that I gave my life in service to this goddamn country. Charles Rogers, Major General Charles Rogers, is a Medal of Honor winner, awardee. He is a Medal of Honor awardee. You can't change that. You can't. I'm sorry. Get mad at me. Get mad at me if you want to. Get mad at me if you want to. But you can't change that. You cannot erase that. But if we as Americans don't stop people like drunk-ass Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump from trying, then what the hell do we even have a country for in the first place? Why is there even a country?
Leroy Jenkins!
Why is there a country? Why is there a country? I can never take away from a nurse's teaching. I can't. If she went to school for nursing, I can never take that away. I can't. And I would never try. But I would also get really, really mad if somebody did. If some holistic raccoon pussy smelling human being got up and said, well, you know, I know more than nurses. I do holistic things. I have these nasty dreadlocks, and I don't douche my cooch. I don't do any of that. But I know more than nurses. There's going to be some misunderstandings and some furniture moving. Out here, she out here smelling like 3-day-old raccoon cooch, talking about she knows more than a damn nurse.
Of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You gotta go. I'm gonna stand in the breach. White women, you gotta stand in the breach. If your friend is on that MAGA shit, then that's her character. You need to be twice as hard going out the door when you know that. You have to twice as hard. You don't just vote for you. You get 10 other people to vote for you know what I mean? Vote the same way to combat that stupid bitch. You ain't got to tell her. Girl, we voted against your stupid ass. Listen, we voted against your dumb ass. You ain't got to do all of that. But you do have to literally vote against what this doofy bitch is voting for. And you have to tell her this shit. You got to look her in the face and say, bitch, you are so wrong, you ain't even never going to be right. Ever. You are so wrong, you will never be right. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let you take the rest of this country down with your goofy ass. Bitch, I'll hit you in the mouth with a charcuterie board. Listen.
Get your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Y'all got to put y'all big girl, big boy, big boots on, period. Because we're not going to make it if we don't. We're not going to make it. Do you understand? This is a nasty time in history when it comes to men and women who have served in this country. You know what I mean? Like they've served with distinction in this country. It's a nasty time. And it's only going to get worse. What are you going to do about it? Sitting on your goddamn hands is not working. I'm sorry. And if you have a political party that tells you to sit on your damn hands, because, oh, hey, we got to get along.
Sit your dumb ass down.
You better tell them to sit the hell down. You better tell them to sit your ass down. If you want a better country, you're going to have to fight for that bitch. This shit here is a microcosm of what America is. I can't beat that, but I can erase it. I can look at that and be real jealous, and then I can erase it. We are letting weak white men tell all of us what our worth is. Elon Musk is a weak bitch. Argue with your goddamn mama. Elon Musk is a weak ass bitch. Elon Musk is a weak ass. Say it out loud. Say it out loud. Who's a weak ass bitch? Elon Musk.
Oh!
Who's a weak ass bitch? Elon Musk.
Oh!
Donald Trump will never outdo. He will never compete. He will never be able to stand in the shadows of Barack Obama.
Yeet!
Yeet. He will never measure up to Barack Obama.
Get ready to slumber. Let brother go.
Never. There is nothing he could do. There's nothing he will ever do that will equate what Obama did. Period. That black man will always live rent-free in that thin-skinned, fat bastard's mind because on his best day, Trump is a pale, broken Xerox copy of a man who thinks he can be in the room with somebody like Barack Obama. All those people of color and gay folks and trans folks that are buried in Arlington Cemetery, they are better men and women than Pete Hegseth ever will be. I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back. People like Pete Hegseth, J.D. Vance, and Donald Trump are not even fit to walk the hallowed grounds of Arlington National Cemetery. And if you want a country that recognizes that, if you want a country that literally says that shit out loud, then goddamn it, you need to get over your damn self. Apathy is going to murder us one day. I need y'all to understand that, man. Apathy is going to kill us one day. And some of y'all, we need to put our nuts on. Every day, y'all need to be calling some congressman or some senator somewhere. If you can't call, send them an email. Ask, especially the Democratic ones. Hey, what are you doing to stop this shit? What are you doing to stop this shit? There is a rally that's going to happen in Georgia this Saturday. I'm going to it. I am going to this rally. John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock are supposed to be there. I am going to be sporting my Thomas the Villain Bishop shirt. I have a blue one. On the back of it, it says Villains Guild. I will be wearing my Villains Guild pin. I will tell them I am a representative of the Villains Guild. We do not like bullies, and we don't like the fact that our elected leaders are bending the knee to bullies. We're not playing here. I'll be goddamn. I'm going to tell y'all dead ass, and I'm not making this shit up. I swear to you I'm not making this up. At this stage of the game, Nice is not cutting it. Nice is not cutting it. So if it's in your family, you need to be raising hell. When your goofy ass Trump-loving uncle gets up and starts talking about all them tariffs and how great they are.
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Hey, Unc, ain't you on Social Security? Sit your dumb ass down. If you a white dude and you got a MAGA friend and you know damn well you didn't vote for this shit, and he's over here being happy because, oh my God, we're erasing Medal of Honor winners because they're DEI.
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Y'all need to start getting hostile. And age don't mean shit. It don't. Whatever corner of the world, corner of America you in, stand your ass up and fight. Stand up. Stand up. If you want a better country, God damn it, you're going to have to fight for that shit. You're going to have to fight. Passivity is not working. Sorry. Sitting around being passive. What have we gotten? Anybody want to take the tally of what we've gotten by being nice? Anybody? Anybody want to raise their hand and say what kind of change we've had? What if it's Unc that shows up with peaches? Take the peaches, cuss his ass out.
Of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Hey, Unc, if you say one more goddamn thing about tariffs, bitch, I'm going to tariff your ass outside. You're going to be eating your turkey dinner out there by the dogs. Bitch, say it again. Say it again, Unc. Oh, you want to fight me?
Get ready to slumber. Let brother go home.
He'd be knocking his ass smooth out. America is never going to get better as long as we sit on the sidelines. I am combating apathy. Apathy is going to kill us. As a nation, we're going to die because of passivity. Our love of celebrities is going to get us killed. I'm not a celebrity. I'm a loudmouth asshole. If you look up to me, I thank you for the opportunity to give you something, to inspire you to do something. But I ain't no goddamn hero. I got busted knuckles and I'm a horn dog. I'm not a goddamn hero. You are. You can change this country, but you got to fight, man. Because this is the result of not fighting. A Black Medal of Honor winner, his medal is now called a DEI medal. And if you go through the archives of all the Medal of Honor winners, it's only the ones of color that are going to get this designation. They're the only ones. That's apathy. That's holding one person to a standard you're not holding the other person to. That is holding one party to a standard that you're not holding the other party to. Understand something, I'm going to say it. Republicans are dead. The Republican Party don't exist no more. I don't know where it is, but the bitch ain't here. The Republican Party is a dead goddamn party. This shit is pure 100% uncut MAGA. If they standing over there, they MAGA. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Unless they're actively fighting this shit, they MAGA. You need to understand that going in. And MAGA is a detriment to this goddamn country. You need to understand that going in. But the other aspect you need to really get comfortable with is this. You get the nation you deserve. You get the government you deserve. You deserve nothing, that's what you get. You deserve shit, that's what you get. If you're not willing to hold your elected leaders to the highest standards that you hold your friends, your family, and your co-workers to, you deserve what you get. A story like Charles C. Rogers' story should galvanize you to want better. It should galvanize you to say, I'm never letting this shit happen again. Oh, hell no. I'm never letting this shit happen again. I'm going to raise hell. I'm going to raise smooth hell. When the Democrats send out all those flyers, we want to hear from you, them shit should look like novels. Even if you got to use Chat GPT, that bitch should look like a novel. Here's the problem I have with the Democratic Party. Bang, 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 bang. Turn the page over. There's more. Bang, 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 bang. You're elected when somebody calls you. Hi, I represent this person's campaign. We'd like to hear from you. Are you going to be voting on November 7th? I'm a vote. If that son bitch doesn't roll over and die, I will vote for him if he doesn't act like a punk ass bitch. That should piss off every goddamn American. Everyone. Everyone. That should be the reason your ass says, nah, never again. Never again. This shit will never happen again. That's what this should do. I want you to get angry. And I want you to direct that anger at our employees in the federal government. Because at the end of the day, kids, they are our employees. I don't worship presidents. I don't. I always said Jimmy Carter is my favorite president. He still is. But I don't sit up and go, Jimmy Carter was the greatest ever, greatest, and I got a Jimmy Carter tattoo. I don't know. No. I say he is my favorite president because of what he tried to do. He had 4 years. He tried his goddamnedest. Was he always successful? No, he wasn't. But then it was the life that he lived outside of it after made him my favorite president. I don't worship presidents. I don't worship congresspeople. I don't worship senators. I don't. You some bitches is employees of me. My money goes out of my pocket every year, paying my federal taxes. My wife and I pay our federal taxes. That funds shit. That funds all them bombs that keep getting dropped on brown countries. That funds those fast fighter jets. That funds the defense of this nation, and that funds the idea that Charles C. Rogers is a goddamn hero of this country. And if my country, which I pay for with my tax dollars, cannot respect a Medal of Honor winner, then my country needs to change. My country needs to change. Just like you take your car to go get an oil change when it starts running funny, our country's running funny. It's time to go get it changed. Do not listen to apathetic ass Democrats tell you go along to get along. Bitch, if you don't move out my goddamn way before I smack the shit out of you. You don't listen to Republicans tell you how great this country is. I don't give a shit if they family members, friends, loved ones, baby mama, baby daddy, somebody that's got some good. Either way, you tell them, you better sit your stupid ass down and shut the F up. What's wrong with you? This shit is bad. We out here calling Medal of Honor winners DEI. The Medal of Honor was a DEI because a black man got it. You should be raising hell. If you are outside the United States, because I know I got people that listen to me. Wolfie listens to me from Australia. I know other people from Finland and Iceland have come into the chats, whether on TikTok or YouTube, and hey, I'm watching your show from Finland or I'm watching your show from Denmark. Y'all should be raising hell. Y'all should be raising hell. This is supposedly the greatest country on earth, right? Make them earn that title. Whether you in Canada, Finland, Africa, Great Britain, wherever you are, if America wants to talk like that, tell them to act like it. Stop telling me slogans, bitch. I don't want to hear that shit. Act like it. Act like it. Act like you're supposedly the greatest country on earth, bitch, because if you can't, you're not, and we don't want to hear from your dumb ass. The way to beat fascism, this creeping fascism that is overtaking the world, is with balls, facts, and the determination not to let this shit go down like this. Balls. You use the facts that you have and you fight this stupid shit. Do not get bogged down on wedge issues. What a woman does with her own goddamn body is her body. I don't give a shit. Trans people ain't never made me not take a shit in the bathroom. BLM did not burn down any goddamn cities. Mexican people are not over here raping and robbing and shit. If they bring up Lincoln Riley, you bring up Emily Pike. Do not let them control the narrative outside of the United States or inside the United States. Do not let these bastards control the goddamn narrative. And the most important fact of all, whether you're outside the United States or inside of it, is this. Use what you see and what you hear to tell the truth. There is no other side. There is no ambiguity. There's none of that. Donald Trump is a flat-out racist. And you will hear no argument against that. None. You will tell people to their face if you have to. That some bitch is a racist. And if you stand next to him, bitch, I'm just assuming your ass is a racist too. What about his policies? Bitch, this ain't got shit to do with his policies. It's about the fact that he's erasing the accomplishments of Medal of Honor winners. It's the fact that everything is DEI. Bitch, just say black and get it the F over with. Stop bullshitting around. Stop arguing. Stop it. Say black and get it over with. If you tell these truths loud enough people will hear them. If enough people will hear them, they will repeat them. If they repeat them, all of a sudden, we have a fight now. Now we got a fight. Stop letting these goddamn people like Charlie Kirk and Ben Shapiro talk in the public realm without somebody going, you know everything that's coming out of your mouth is bullshit, right? You understand that, right? You only give a shit because you want to impregnate white women and have them big towhead ass white babies. Don't nobody want to hear what the hell you got to say about women's issues. Bitch, you ain't a woman. You just stick your meager penis inside of one. Sit your dumb ass down and shut your stupid ass up. Tell these truths. Tell them. Stop bullshitting around with it. Stop letting these people hold on to the damn argument, because the more you do that, the more apathetic you become. The more apathetic you become, the more people like Major General Charles C. Rogers have to, the memory of a Medal of Honor winner has to suffer. People like Tanya Dunbar, my friend, my sister, a pioneer, a soldier, their memories get erased because of all the accomplishments she made while in uniform, because somebody wants to say the N-word, but they don't have the balls to do so. I'll be damned if I'm going to let it happen. Y'all can call me the angry black man all you want. I don't care at this point. I don't, because I am. I'm extremely angry because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. I'll be the most elegant bastard you ever met in your damn life. I got modes to this shit. But that's fine. Angry black man. Got any better ones? Just get to the N-word so we can go ahead and get this fight started. Go ahead. Let me go ahead and crack your ass in the head with an axe handle right quick, because you want to say the N-word. You just ain't got the balls to do so. I'm not the leader. I'm not the guy you follow. You get inspired by me and you fight the way you know how to fight. If you're a trans woman in America, you want to fight? Start with that anger. Start. Let it fester inside of you. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to be nasty. The remaking of America is not going to be for the faint of heart. It's not going to be quick. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to take a few years. This is going to take most of our lifetimes. I will not be here to see it. I'm telling you that right now. But I'll be damned if I'm going to let it not happen. And if that means I get to be the catalyst for that change, God damn it, I'm proud of that. I don't want to be remembered in history. I want to be the one that people say, somebody inspired us to basically say, apathy ain't working. I'm done with the niceties of this shit. There's going to be some misunderstandings and some goddamn furniture moving. Do not let our elected employees tell you that the best way to fight and combat this is to not. They want you to live in that apathy, and I so desperately want you to get mad about it. So mad that you will make change. And if that is what starts the revolution, if that is what starts the foundational beliefs in the marginalized community, Article 5, I don't want to be remembered. Not for that. I just want to know that it started. Your televisions, your phones, your YouTubes and shit, it is built to distract you. Keep your eye on the goddamn ball. The ball itself is overturning this shit. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Stop expecting them to. But you fight that battle every day, all day, as hard as you can, in whatever capacity you can. Retirees still working, low wage, overworked, underpaid, paycheck to paycheck, on some sort of government assistance. It does not matter. Where you stand right now, you can start this goddamn revolution against apathy. You want to break down what Thomas McCormick, a.k.a. or PKA, Thomas DeVille and Bishop stands for? It is simply this. Apathy is the greatest enemy America will ever have. Apathy is the hero of the story. It always has been. It's been sitting in front of you. You just didn't notice it. But I did. And I've been fighting against it ever since. And I don't just fight for my own benefit. I fight for Major General Charles C. Rogers. I fight for CW2 Tanya Dunbar. I fight for Dory Miller. I fight for the young man who saved the people within a Humvee by diving on a grenade and sacrificing himself. I fight for every person on government assistance. I fight for the poor and working poor. I fight for black folk and I fight for white folk. I fight for Hispanic folk, Native and indigenous folk. I fight for gay, trans folks, lesbians. This is what I do. I don't want to be remembered. I don't. But if the revolution starts, even if I'm not here to see it, just know my heart will be full. Because you finally said, I can't do apathy no more. I got to stand for something or I'm going to lose it all. That's the show, folk. If you enjoy what I am doing here and would like to help me keep doing it, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. For as little as $3 a month, you can help me run all of this. Okay? I'm working on the barn. I'm still weighing how I'm going to get internet into the barn. We get an Ethernet cable into the barn because I'm going to do this from my office where I will have my studio. I will have a little mini itty bitty gym where I can work out, weights and stuff. I will have a little office to the side where I will be making t-shirts and stuff like that. So for as little as $3 a month, you can help me keep all of this running. Think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com. Check out the incredible candles and merchandise that London and the crew have over there. Tell them the villain sent you. Glitterwix.com. The show is brought to you in part by Smooth California skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. Go to Smooth CA online. Tell Solid Blue Sister I said hello. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. melexcellence.com. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. They have incredible clothing. I love everything about them. I am so glad they let me do this. Go to somethingblackmade.com. The Sound of Coffee shop is up, it's running, it's hot, it's piping hot, and it has incredible merchandise over there. Some of you seen it on the YouTube screen. That's only a taste of what's over there at The Sound of Coffee, all one word, -shop.fourthwall.com. Before I leave, I want to give a special shout out to Mrs. Sweet Tea Nails. She is the one that actually did my nails. I am going to help her get a web page together. I will use her as an advertiser. She's like, oh, we'll talk about price. Yeah, we'll talk about price. But Sweet Tea Nails in Dublin, Georgia. It's the best little secret that you've ever seen. She works fantastic. I love her dearly. My wife goes to her, and now I do too. Sweet Tea's Nails on Facebook and Google. Just type it in, Sweet Tea's Nails, Dublin, Georgia. All right, kids. DJ, you already know. You already know. I love you, my big sister. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank every single one of you to come in and laugh and get mad with me. When I say the coffee beans make this show, I mean every single goddamn word of it. The studio audience, the percolators will always be here. I press a button, the percolators laugh. I press a button, the percolators cheer. They will always be here, but you coffee beans are the reason this show is what it is. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for even wanting to listen to a crazy-ass black man at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. If you want to listen to the show, but you don't have time to watch it, please make sure you go to gcpr.live, the official webpage for Ghost Claw Productions Radio. You can check out the schedule. We have so many incredible, incredible shows on this network. For example, 9 p.m. every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday, we have Pastor Clinton and her show Heart to Heart, where she talks about incredible things about relationships. She is both a pastor and a psychiatrist. Therapist. So please check them out. The live version of Rouse High Exalted will be on YouTube as well. We can do two shows at the same time. I don't know if a lot of people understood that. No, you Chaos King, you are not useless. You're my big brother. Stop that shit. You know, you're not useless. There's no uselessness involved in you. But what do we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. I want to make sure you guys keep fighting. I want to make sure you guys keep getting better. Knowledge is king. Isn't that what they always tell us? Knowledge is king. Do not go quietly into apathy. Do not go quietly into this new normal. It only stays that way because we allow it. America belongs to every single one of us. Whether you speak Spanish, whether your skin is dark, whether you have autism, whether you are gay, straight, or trans, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Jew, Buddhist, atheist, this country belongs to us. Diversity is our strength. Diversity is what is the engine that makes America run. It might not have been what the founding fathers wanted this thing to be when it started, but goddamn it is now. And it is because of you. Stake your claim to America. Do not ever let anybody tell you that you don't have it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thomas Bishop, and this has been The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Thank you very much for watching and listening. I will see you all bright and early, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or earlier because my wife got me up really early and I'm still hurting. I love you all. Be safe.